We are only a couple of weeks into the NFL offseason officially, and there's been a ton of player movement this offseason, particularly at the quarterback position. Whether you have Russell Wilson being traded to the Denver Broncos, Carson Wentz being traded to the Washington Commanders, Deshaun Watson being traded to the Cleveland Browns, Matt Ryan being traded to the Indianapolis Colts, there's been a lot of player movement and quarterback movement, but one thing that has remained the same this offseason, and that is Jimmy Garoppolo is still a member of the San Francisco 49ers. Well, coming to this offseason, we all thought Jimmy G would have been traded, but at this moment in time, he is still a member of the 49ers. And in today's video, we're going to point out some of the real reasons why Jimmy G is still a member of the San Francisco 49ers. But before I dive into that, make sure you guys leave this video a like. That always helps this channel to grow and beat the YouTube algorithm. And if you are a first-time viewer and you enjoy football content, make sure you click that subscribe button and notification bell so you will not miss any other videos that I post on this channel. But it's time to talk about Jimmy G. Without further ado, let's dive into it.
I'm striving to get rich. That's why I almost went 2 years without buying shoes and fits. Things change now. My mom hearing me with my music and she look a little prouder.
The San Francisco 49ers acquired Jimmy Garoppolo from the New England Patriots via trade during the middle of the 2017 season. During his time as the San Francisco 49ers starting quarterback, Jimmy G and the Niners have posted a record of 31-14 in the games that Jimmy Garoppolo was the starting quarterback, including 2 separate postseason appearances in 2019 and 2021. The 2019 season seen Jimmy G have his best year yet, throwing for nearly 4,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. And the 49ers ended up finishing 13-3 and led to a Super Bowl appearance, which they ended up falling to the Kansas City Chiefs. The 2021 Niners ended up appearing in an NFC Championship game, which they ended up falling to the eventual Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams. Despite all of the winning that Jimmy Garoppolo has done as the San Francisco 49ers starting quarterback, the franchise still moved up to the number 3 overall selection in last year's draft to select his successor in Trey Lance. During the point when the 49ers made the trade with the Patriots to acquire Garoppolo, the Niners agreed to a 5-year, $137.5 million extension with Jimmy Garoppolo, with a $90 million signing bonus in the first 3 years, which was the largest total in NFL history. Now, along with that contract, the 49ers had sky-high expectations, and a lot of them were met during the 2019 year, which seen this team appear in the Super Bowl. Some of those were met also in this past year, where they were a couple of mistake plays away from appearing in yet a second Super Bowl under Jimmy Garoppolo. Even though despite all of the winning that they have done, the organization saw something that made them go up to number 3 and select Trey Lance. There's been a lot of quarterback movement during this offseason, where there was free agency with Mitchell Trubisky going to Pittsburgh. You had guys like Marcus Mariota go to the Falcons. You had guys like Andy Dalton signing with the New Orleans Saints, Trevor Siemian signing with the Chicago Bears, and via trades where you have Russell Wilson going to the Denver Broncos, Matt Ryan going to the Indianapolis Colts, Deshaun Watson going to the Cleveland Browns, and you had Carson Wentz going to the Washington Commanders. You would have thought at this point in the offseason, Jimmy Garoppolo would have been one of those names that has been moved, but as we stand right now, he is still a member of the San Francisco 49ers at the time of me recording this video. And the way things are looking now, he's going to remain a San Francisco 49er in 2022. Some of the same reasons I believe the 49ers moved up last year to select Trey Lance are some of the same reasons why Jimmy Garoppolo has not been traded. The one reason I believe he has not been traded is the injury bug. He has missed portions of time during his career as the 49ers quarterback, starting in 2018, where he tore his ACL in Week 3 against the Minnesota Vikings, which ended up costing him the rest of that 2018 year. 2019 was the only season in which Jimmy Garoppolo was a fully healthy quarterback, and during that season, they ended up going to the Super Bowl. 2020, he had various different injuries, mainly the ankle injury that caused him to only play in 6 games during the 2020 season. Now, last year, he started 15 games, but he missed 2 games due to injuries, and Trey Lance ended up starting in his place. So the injury bug for Jimmy Garoppolo was the reason that they moved up to select Trey Lance, and a lot of teams are kind of afraid of trading for him because of his inability to stay healthy for a full season. Despite when he is healthy, he wins games and he is very productive. And the number 2 reason that Jimmy Garoppolo has not been traded, and it plays a little bit into the first reason, which was his injuries, is the contract hit. He is in the last year of his 5-year, $137.5 million extension, which holds a cap hit of $26.9 million this year. Which team is going to obtain Jimmy Garoppolo when A, he has a bad injury history, and 2, he has an expensive contract? So most teams are going to look at Jimmy Garoppolo as he is expensive, damaged goods. Despite the fact that when he is healthy and when he is in the lineup, he is a productive quarterback. But the question is, when is he healthy for the price tag that they are going to have to pay Jimmy Garoppolo? The dead cap on the 49ers is only $1.4 million, so they don't lose money in trading him. The team that obtains him is going to have to take on that contract, and what team right now is going to get damaged goods, especially when you're in organizations when you are trying to win right now or you are trying to rebuild your roster? There were teams like the Carolina Panthers that are still looking for a quarterback, the Houston Texans that are still looking for the quarterback, but I believe both of those teams are sort of in a rebuilding mode, and they are not going to take on the Garoppolo damaged goods with the hefty price tag. So the injuries as well as the hefty cap hit is a reason why he still remains with the San Francisco 49ers. Now, he can stay on the 49ers this year, and I still believe that he can be a very productive quarterback with the 49ers, but the evidence is already there, and it's already known that at some point Trey Lance is going to take over and become the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. So the Niners have a lot of work and a lot of questions to answer as far as what they're going to do with Jimmy G this year and what they're going to do at the quarterback position moving forward. And Jimmy Garoppolo at this point now, in my personal belief, he will not be moved this offseason because of the injury bug that he's attained during his career and also the big cap hit that he has right now. So Jimmy Garoppolo at this point, I believe he's going to be a 49er heading into 2022. With all of the teams that have made their moves at the quarterback position, whether it was via free agency or whether it was via different various trades, the market for a quarterback right now is very, very slim, and Jimmy G might be one of those names that is out of the market because of the moves that have been made and the injury history as well as the salary cap hit. But those are my thoughts on why Jimmy G has not been traded. If you agree with me or you disagree, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. But always leave this video a like, as that always helps this channel to continue to grow and beat the YouTube algorithm. And if you have gotten to this point in the video and you are not subscribed, make sure to click that subscribe button and notification bell so you would not miss any of the videos that I post. But I am APW Sports signing out. Make sure you guys stay safe. Have a great and excellent day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.